Lauren Toms has been following the case from the very start, has more from just outside the courthouse.
Hey there. Yesterday, both the prosecution and the defense had their very first chance to make their case before a jury, both with very different accounts of what they believe happened in the hours leading up to the fatal stabbing in the early morning hours of April 4th of last year. But the one thing both sides can agree on is that they believe that Bob Lee and the defendant's sister Kazar were in a mutual friend's apartment earlier that afternoon, and that is where Kazar consumed the drug GHB along with her friend. Prosecutors say the pair had a negative reaction to this drug and were later picked up by Nima. Nima, of course, had some questions for Bob Lee about what may have caused this reaction. Prosecutors say that the questioning was more like an interrogation. The group later reconvened at Kazar's apartment, and that's where prosecutors say that Nima Momeni grabbed a kitchen knife, the knife that he later used as a murder weapon. Now, this is all part of their strategy of painting Nima Momeni as an overprotective, overbearing older brother. Now, the defense, of course, has flipped the script. They say it was Bob Lee who grabbed the kitchen knife, and Nima was forced to stand his ground after Bob attacked him in a drug-fueled rage. Now, yesterday in court, we also heard the 911 call that Bob Lee made to first responders. It was some of his very last words, and some of his family was there to hear this call. The family, of course, visibly distraught and emotional, hearing the last words of their loved one. We also saw body cam footage from SFPD officers, some of the first to respond on scene. That graphic body cam footage showing efforts to resuscitate Bob Lee. Now, another piece of evidence that was entered yesterday are new text messages from Kazar Momeni to Nima Momeni. In these text messages, Kazar refers to her brother as a psycho and a lunatic who acts differently when he consumes drugs, specifically cocaine. Now, Kazar, we have not heard from her in the 18 months that this case has been ongoing. And today, for the very first time, we might hear her testimony. I'll be in court all day, and I'll keep you updated.
And we will keep you updated on those courtroom developments on air, online at KPIX.com, and streaming on the CBS News Bay Area.